and welcome back to the Meeple Society. Tonight we are going to play the Downfall of Pompeii. Prior to pulling the others in to start, I'm going to walk you through how to set up the game and the basic rules. Downfall of Pompeii is played in two phases. In the first phase, you are trying to bring as many of your people into the city as you can. And in the second, as Mount Vesuvius begins erupting, you are now tasked with getting as many of your people out of the city safely. The player who saves the most people wins the game. To set up the game, as you would expect, the board goes in the middle of the table. You assemble the volcano and pop it into place in the board. Take all of the lava tiles and place them into the canvas bag that comes with the game. You'll need these during the second phase of the game, so set those aside for the moment. Each player takes the appropriate number of pieces in the color they choose. In a 2 to 3 player game, each player is going to take all 30 of them that are available. In a 4-player game, you're only going to use 25. The deck of cards. To set up the deck, sort out the different types of cards. There are 3 different types of cards in the game. There's your 79 AD cards. There's your Omen cards. We'll talk about both of these in a moment. And then there are your Pompeii building cards. Shuffle all of these together first. Deal out 7 stacks of 4. Okay. Once you've dealt out your 7 stacks of 4 cards each, you should have 25 cards left. You're going to take your 7 Omen cards and shuffle those into your remaining cards. So now you'll have a stack of 32 cards left. From this stack, you're going to draw a pile of 15 cards in a 2 to 3 player game or a pile of 10 cards in a 4-player game. So where I'm setting up for a 4-player game, so I'm going to take a stack of 10, set the remaining stack aside. I'm going to take one of my 79 AD cards and mix it in. This now becomes the bottom of your stack. So you're going to do that. Then you're going to take the remaining stack of those 32 cards and put those directly on top. Then you're going to take your second 79 AD card. You're going to place that on top of the stack, followed by 2 of the 4 card stacks that you created. Then each player takes one of the remaining 4 stacks, and the last stack goes back into the box because you will not use it during this game. During the first phase of the game, each player takes their turn by playing 1 card out of their hand, by placing out one of their pieces in the matching building, and then drawing a new card. Let's start by breaking down the cards. Each building card comes with 3 components. There's the number, there's the color, and then there's the symbol on the bottom. The number indicates which building that you're going to place your playing piece into. In this case, I have building number 1. I'm going to place it in one of the 4 spots of building number 1. The color represents a family of buildings. So for example, the light blue represents building 1, building 4, and building 8. The color will come more into play during the second half of the first phase. I'll explain that when we get there. The symbol on the bottom. In this case, there's a symbol of 4 people standing there. This symbol indicates how many spots are available in the buildings. As you see in building number 1, there are 4 spots and 4 symbols. It also indicates how many cards there are of this in the deck. So there are 4 number 1 cards in the deck. There are other cards. So for example, here's a number 4. You see how the number 4 is broken down with the 7 people in building number 4 are split into 3 and 4. It's to indicate that 3 people on one side of the building, 4 people on the other side of the building. So turns are going to continue in this way. Everybody playing a card, laying down one piece, and drawing a replacement card until the first 79 AD card pulls up, which will be exactly 8 cards down. So blue plays a card, lays down their piece, takes a replacement. Yellow plays a card, lays down their piece, takes a replacement, etc. So I've advanced the board just a little bit so you can kind of see how this will play out. When black finishes their second turn, that's when the 79 AD card gets pulled. It's automatically laced into the deck, the 9th card down, so you know who's going to pull it. But this starts the beginning of the relative portion of the first phase. Couple things change in that part of the game. He immediately discards the card, draws a second one to replace it. Now the start of my next turn, since I always play red, would begin that new portion. Couple things change with that. First of all, the ability to place relatives into buildings. What that means is anytime that you are able to lay down a playing piece into a building that already holds somebody else, whether it be your piece or someone else's, then you automatically get to place additional people into the city. So for example, I have another one in my hand. So if I played that and put somebody here in building number 1, since I already have somebody here, I can place in any other building that shares the same color as the card I played. So in this case, I could also go into building 4 or building 8. I cannot go back into building 1. I cannot keep adding to that building, but I can go into either of the other 2 that share the same color, or I can go into any of these little gray neutral buildings that are laced around the city. Well, looking at my cards, I have 2 4s in my hand, so I think I'm going to go over here into the 4 because that will allow me to place more people next turn too. This would have worked the same way had I played the 5 and gone in here to the purple 5 building. I still would have gotten to place another person in the city. It just would have had to have been in one of the dark purple buildings. So say a couple more turns down, and say building 1 looks like this now, and I come across another 1 card, I can put somebody into 1, but now there's 3 other people in this building, so I can place 3 other family members, 3 other relatives into the city somewhere. So I can place one here in building 8, and I can place one here and another one here in building 4, and say I'm going to place one over here in this neutral building. So that's basically how the relative phase works. The idea is that you are wanting to get as many people into the city as you can, because the more people you can get in, the more you have a possibility of getting back out during the second phase. The other difference in the relative part of the phase is the omen cards. Whenever you pull an omen card, you have to show it to everybody immediately. It's not something you get to hold on to, but you get to pick somebody up off the board and throw them into the volcano. It can be that person that just threw you into the volcano on their turn. It can be somebody that's sitting in a position you want, but you get to pick. So say I'm going to take, let's see, Greg always plays blue, so I'll throw the blue one in here. Once you've played the omen card, you've thrown your nemesis into the volcano, then draw another card to replace it and put it into your hand. One other quick detail to take note of is the concept of a wild card. So if a building that you have a card for is completely full, say this number 3 building here, so say I have the 3 card, this now becomes a wild card and I can place it into any building I choose, regardless of the color of the card or the color of the building. That being said, if before it gets to my turn, somebody throws one of these pieces into the volcano with an omen card, then this is no longer a wild card because there's a space open in that building. One last thing is building shapes and the number of squares they encompass. For example, we've talked about building 1, and if you recall on building 1's card, all 4 spaces are there together. It's to indicate it is one very large building, and it is counted as just one building. However, if you see a lot of these buildings, say building 10 here, building 10 has 2 separate sections. It's kind of divided in half. One half holds 3 people, the other half holds 2 people. So for the sake of the relative phase, this is counted as 2 separate buildings. For instance, if I were to place somebody here into building 10, I would get 2 additional relatives, not 4 additional relatives. I only count the people that are in my half of the building. When the second 79 AD card is pulled, this triggers the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, and thus the second phase of the game. During the second phase of the game, you're trying to get as many of your people out of the city as you can. When this card is pulled, the player who pulls it shows everybody. Everybody discards the cards they have in their hand. You won't need them anymore. You also put away all of your player pieces. So take all the player pieces and put them back into the box. Again, you won't need these anymore. And then grab that canvas bag that we talked about earlier. The player to the left of the person who pulled the 79 AD card will take the canvas bag and start by pulling one tile out of the bag. Each tile has a symbol on it. That symbol matches up with a location in the city. So for example, this has the blue vase on it. So I'm going to place that right on top of this blue vase. That person would pass to the next person. They place again, matching the symbol with the location in the city. And this will continue for a total of 6 tiles. So there's 4 tiles. There's a 5th. In this case, I pull a second blue vase. When you pull a symbol, a tile out that has the same symbol as one that's already on the board, you've got a couple of options. Tiles have to be laid down next to a tile of the same type. So I can't take this blue vase and put it over here somewhere. I have to go next to someplace there's already a blue vase out. Depending on who pulls this would determine where you might want to place this. Say the yellow player pulled it, well, they certainly don't want to place it on top of themselves, so they would probably place it right here. Now, if any of the other players pulled it, they'd probably want to place it on top of the yellow player, and I'll explain why. So I pull one more tile, and it is again one of the helmets. The person who does can choose one of 3 locations to lay it down. Now, and I should have explained with the vase, the rules here are they have to be laid down next to, they cannot be laid down diagonally, they cannot be laid down outside of the city walls. The player who pulls this has one of 3 choices. Here in the corner, right there on top, or right here in front of the gate. Assuming it's not the blue player that pulled it, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then any players that are in the space where you lay down the lava tile go into the volcano. After 6 tiles are down, then starts the official start of the second phase. The next player in line would draw a tile out of the bag, place it down. Well, in this case, there's not a lot of choice. So I pulled a scroll. I mean, they're going to have to go here or here. Assuming it wasn't me that pulled this, I'll go ahead and go there. And then throw that player into the volcano. So after you've laid your lava piece down, you begin the movement phase. There are 7 gates spread around the exterior of the city. Your goal is to get all of your pieces out through one of them before each of them is covered up with lava and you're trapped. On your turn, you may move up to 2 of your pieces. Normally, you'll be moving 2 different pieces. There are a couple of exceptions, and I'll explain those in a moment. The movement of a piece on a particular turn is determined by the total number of pieces, regardless of the color, within the city block that piece is in at the moment. For example, say it was the yellow player who laid down this piece. They have 2 pieces in this city block, so they can move one of their first piece 2 spaces. So they might go 1, 2, and that would carry them out through the city gate to safety. This second piece that's here now could only move 1 because there's no longer anybody else in there with him. So he would only be able to move 1 spot if he were to choose this one. Situations like this, again, now we're no longer looking at the size of the building, we're looking at the city block. So for example, this building is split into 2 city blocks. So each of these guys could move 2 on their initial turn. Each of these guys could move 2 on their initial turn. You cannot move 4. There are 2 exceptions to the rule of moving 2 different pieces on your turn. One is if a player piece is completely alone in the space when they start their turn, like this guy here. So say this was the only piece I was moving, I could move him 1, then I could move him 1 again. But that's the only piece I get to move that turn. Another good example of that might be, say, this black piece here. I could move him 1 piece. He's alone in his space. So this city block, he's the only person in the city block. But I can move him 1. Now he's in a space with 3 people. So his next move could be 3. So he'd go 1, 2, 3. That's one exception to the rule. The second exception to the rule is if he's the last player piece you have on the board. Then he can move twice. So this will continue with lava pieces being laid down, people moving, until the board is almost empty. Okay, as you're placing tiles, any players that become trapped with no way out of the city, such as these guys right here, where all the gates around them are covered in lava, then those players will immediately be put into the volcano. Any players who no longer have pieces left on the board continue to pull and place tiles. They just don't have a player left to move. So play continues until all of the tiles are pulled out of the bag. And once the last tile is out of the bag, anybody left in the city that was unable to escape in time perishes and goes into the volcano. Player with the most pieces out wins the game. In the event of a tie, and it looks like I've got a two-way tie here between black and blue, you open up the volcano, and the player with the fewest number of pieces out of the tied players, that player wins the game. So that is the basic setup and rules for the Downfall of Pompeii. Come join Greg, Chrissy, Kathy, and I at the table, and we will see who manages to save the most people from the eruption of Mount Vesuvius.
Is there any benefit to starting like right next to an exit?
It makes it faster to
Makes
get
you
out.
close to an exit to
So
get out.
It's better to do that than go right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in the middle, you're going to have more people to get grouped together,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's usually my strategy. Doesn't always work, but it's usually my strategy.
It's all in the cards.
So like, what does I go like right there?
If you have an 11.
Okay.
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 So yeah.
You
And then
got by the 11?
Draw a card.
Draw.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll put the discard pile right there.
But was that a good choice?
Yeah.
Potentially? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
'cause
one
you're
turn and
right
you're
at
out.
an exit.
Yeah, that's an easy guy to get out, provided nobody throws him in the volcano with an omen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if I play this card,
That 11,
then I
You can go into any of those 4 spots.
wherever there's a space open. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, my 11 is a 6.
I'm going on there.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't grab a card.
Oh, yes, grab a card. Can you grab your card?
Nope.
I'm playing on the 4, so I will go on the big side. All right.
Okay.
I'm going on to the
Did you
floor
draw a card?
as well.
Oh,
It's the hard
Mine
part to
is
remember.
I will try.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do.
Okay.
Let's do the 9. We'll go down there, and okay.
No volcano yet, eh?
Nope.
So, could I go here with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
got a 9.
Yeah, if you have a 9.
Okay. I for some reason felt like I couldn't get in
Yes.
there.
Nope, you could.
I'm gonna
To the 8.
go here.
Okay. Now that
Okay.
should be the 79 AD card.
How'd you
okay?
know that?
Because it's 8 down. It's just the way the deck is set. All right, so pull the second card,
Okay.
and then Kathy. You've got
Okay,
now
no.
it's the relative
I got
phase.
a dash.
You
She's got
an
an
open
omen.
card.
Now you can throw
Now
somebody
you
in the
get to throw
volcano.
somebody in the volcano.
And draw another card.
And draw another card.
Okay.
to make sure.
I know, I had to make sure it wasn't one of those. So would it make sense for me to throw her out?
Depends on what you have in your hand.
Okay.
Well, actually, because this is a 2-sided building,
Uh-huh.
nothing else can go in this side. So,
Leave her there.
I mean, yeah, because if you have an 11 in your hand,
That would make sense.
you could put it here,
Mhm.
and then, now mind you, it's going to be a whole other round before you get to place. Keep that in mind. But you can put it there and get a relative.
Oh.
Whereas if you put it over here, it's in a different side of the building, so you don't get the relatives.
So if I put someone, say, here,
Mm-hmm.
I could place another person
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
over here.
Correct.
Just in the same, or over here.
Or over in the blue, or in any of the
Okay. Oh, okay.
neutral board buildings.
Okay.
So yes, so
I think I like that
who are
plan.
you
Who are you throwing in the volcano?
Oh,
though?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I have a good enough strategy to really, like, decide.
Well, pick somebody.
I'm going to pick this one.
Oh, of course.
I'm thinking it's close to the path. Like, it's close. So I need to do that. So now,
And it's not her.
now can I play or no?
No, because
No,
you've already
you've
had
already
your
played.
turn.
Okay.
So now it's
No, it's
Kathy's turn.
Kathy.
Okay, that's what you were saying. There's
Yes.
a whole other turn before you can
Yes.
really
Right.
do that anyways.
so I play this,
Mm-hmm.
play the 8.
and I can put this here.
Correct.
Mhm.
And then you have one. You get to place one relative in either another blue build, the light blue building, or in any neutral building. So one thing you might do is look at your cards and see if you have any light blue buildings, because that might identify where you
Now,
want
could
to
she
go.
do that again now or no?
No.
Just the
That's
next
your turn.
turn.
Your
Okay.
Yeah.
turn.
No, I
Yeah.
draw.
I'm going to the 8th building as well. I'm going to place there, so I can place
But
2 more.
it's on a different side,
Yep, so you can't.
so you don't get relatives because it's a different side.
Okay. Give me my three back. I'm going to be placed on the 4 again.
Okay.
Now I get to
Now
place
you get a
There you go.
relative.
No one
Get my
relative somewhere else.
And go right there.
Okay. I am.
And give me a card.
Give you a card.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh gee.
Who threw me into the
Oh,
volcano?
I like that one. That was my favorite 11.
Aw.
Yep.
So sad.
Okay. I'm going to play a 1. I'm going to go here,
Now you get
which
2
means
more.
I get 2 more
Okay.
in light blue buildings. I am going to place one here, and I am going to place one here.
Okay.
Oh, draw a card. All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna put one here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get one more,
Correct.
Mhm.
and I can put them
You
here
can put
or
them in there
here.
or in
Correct.
there
Or
in
any neutral building.
I'm gonna put it there. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go there.
It's close.
That's right.
Okay, let's see.
So how does it end? You get.
When the last tile is
Oh,
thrown out
okay.
back.
That's what it is. Because the others.
Or when everybody's dead. One of the two. There's no more on the board left to escape.
Mm.
Okay. 2. Okay. Okay.
Listen,
So
it's-
swift too.
Yeah, can't think about that a lot.
Okay. I'm playing a 2.
She's a little close there.
So I get 2 people.
Replacement.
Right.
So you could go in
And
that
I can
7.
go into another.
3.
Yeah, she can go
Purple.
to 7, she can go to 3, or another
Neutral.
neutral building.
I'm gonna go over here to the 5.
Oh shoot! I didn't see the 5.
I know, right? He's over there in the
Didn't.
corner. And you get one
They're on
relative.
the other side, aren't they?
No, this is all
It's in
one
the same
building.
building though.
The only time the squares,
Oh.
the individual square lines or the grid lines make a difference is in the escape part of it.
Okay.
Nice.
So I
But-
could go here.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you get one more.
One more.
You could join me or neutral.
Up in the neutral building.
Mhm.
Up where Greg can't see you.
Mhm.
Hidden from grass.
6. You get 2 more.
I have nobody out on the board yet.
Yeah, you do.
Not really.
It's like 5. Seems like about the same amount of me.
Okay. I now 5, so I can put 1 there. And we'll go for the other one. Oh, yeah. All right.
I'm gonna go here. So I can have 3 more, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so 3 more that can go into.
A light blue building or a neutral building. So basically the 4s, the 8s, or neutrals, because the 4s and 8s look like they're filling up.
Okay.
Just keep in mind if the lava tile hits.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Can I move them?
I'll spread them out a little bit.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
That is actually one very big benefit to sharing spaces with other people, because they're less likely to kill their own people.
That's true.
Ah, good. Good
Okay.
thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
So, this is 2 separate buildings.
That's 2 separate buildings, correct.
Mhm.
So if you laid up here, you'd only get one relative.
Got it. Okay. Well, we want more relatives.
Lots and lots more relatives.
So let's see.
Purple or neutral.
I'm gonna do that.
Ooh,
Prevent
filling in
that.
2. Okay.
Let's just block people now.
She gets to throw somebody in.
Somebody's going in the fire. But who
Let's
and
see.
where?
Who indeed? Oh, and I get another one, right?
See, I haven't gotten an omen card. Y'all should not be picking on me. But, you know, just wait, darling. Okay. I'm going to watch him pull the next omen card. Because that's the way it's going to work.
So he's 3 more.
Oh,
I really need to start playing out there.
okay. No omen card. Ah. Okay, I'm going to lay in the 4. So we get 2 relatives. And we're going to go... that doesn't help any. Okay. I feel like shit's about to hit the fan. 1. Well, that second card is somewhere in the last 10 cards, so... Oh, look what I just pulled.
Oh, who?
Smoke a volcano.
I know. It's going to
Let
blow
me
over
think.
soon.
Which one do I want to toss in?
Yeah, you gotta kind of be strategic about it.
Right?
I don't like you. I'm gonna get rid of that.
You knew it was going to be one of yours.
Oh, I knew that. I was
So
like,
I'm
that's what she
gonna
gonna
go
take.
here and get to place 2 more.
Yeah, she took your spot. You
Oh.
cleared the area and then
I have
she
an
took
omen card, by the
There you
way.
go.
So I have to play that right now.
Yes.
Okay.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
we'll
place
put
my
your
2.
people out first, and then yes, play the omen
And
card.
then throw people in the volcano.
Right, just throw 'em out. So I could go here and then there. Actually, I kind of want to go there. Okay. And then now I can draw and throw
Now-
someone else in there.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Into the fire.
I'm gonna go with that one again.
What is with you guys and that poor spot?
Because it's right there.
That's what it
Well,
is.
so's yours.
But it's a single one.
Just means it's going to take 2 moves to get him out.
Alright.
10.
And
You get one
extra
more.
So I got one relative and
You can put him in the brown.
Oh,
Neutral.
that
Oh,
seems to be a very
That's not a very good place to
good
go,
spot.
obviously. Yeah.
Any card?
okay. Oh,
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Whoa.
Sorry, I didn't put my
That's okay.
somebody's going in. Let's see.
I think Greg is just resigned.
I
Okay.
really don't even know like who I would want to put in there.
I don't know.
I don't know strategy enough to make it.
I'm going to.
Y'all are picking on me now. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's it.
That's
Cards
it.
go.
Cards
Cards
go
go
away.
away.
Man, I don't have
Man.
shit out
Okay.
there.
So, man, I was about to get like 3 more relatives
Okay,
on board.
so
Okay.
she just went, so it's.
So you get to draw the first tile.
Draw the first tile.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right, so these go away too.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
going
push those off to the
there.
side.
No, we don't get more
'Cause
people.
nope,
more
no more people.
They're all
More
dead.
people.
So those go off to the side.
So who's all in there?
Oh, don't cheat. That's cheating.
Is
Okay,
that
so you
cheating?
did
Why
the
is
first
it
one
cheating?
because you're not supposed to know how many people are in there.
Oh.
Okay. I have.
I figured I was the one that
Okay,
had the most in
so
there.
nothing
No, I probably
happens.
do. Nothing happens right now. You
Okay.
just draw 1 tile and place it out, and then we do that for
Okay.
6 tiles.
So this has his face
that
on
has
it.
the mask, which is down there.
So you have to put it on this.
have to
Yes.
put
So
on
this
that
has a s-
Okay.
that's
scroll.
Right there.
There's there.
Okay. Uh-oh.
That's 4.
That's fire.
So this is the 5th one?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Well,
saw
I'm not
that.
going to place it there.
I
understood.
saw that coming. Oh, look, a scroll.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
Chrissy, you draw, place
Okay.
it out, and then start your movement phase.
Okay.
So you move one space.
get
or-
to
You
move
move however
like a
many
candy.
people are in there.
that
What is
is.
Oh,
It's
oh,
right
it's
there.
Oh, the vase.
Oh, okay.
So you
So-
have to go either here or here. See, I
would've
wouldn't
died.
have gotten out
You
anyway.
wouldn't
He
know.
wouldn't have. Unless I want to go there. What's the benefit? Then these people can
Those
die?
people are
Oh,
very
I'm
close.
going
You're
there.
getting really close.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to
Okay,
be close
so-
to me.
Okay, so now
Depending
move
on
that.
who move, which one you
Okay.
move.
Oh,
is
yeah.
So
how
you
many-
move 2 people.
2 people.
They move based on the number of people in the space with them in the square. This is where the grid lines come into effect. They move based on the number of people in the same grid at the start of the movement.
So,
So I would want to move
forward.
him.
So this
He
would
can
be
go
just
out.
2. He
Oh,
would
yeah,
be able to
that'd
move
be
2. So 1, 2, because that's
He'd get to there,
2
but he
grids.
wouldn't be able to get out.
Right.
Wait.
Whereas like one of these guys could move 4.
Oh, I thought that was one
Yeah.
building.
Well, it's one building, but now
But
you're
now-
not looking at
now
the
the
building. You're
grids
looking at the
count.
proximity of the grid lines.
Oh.
Got it.
Now's where the grid lines come into play.
So there's not very many that can
Other
move
than
great
that.
besides that one.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
So I could move 1.
Correct.
Out.
That would probably be your smartest move.
So that's
because
gone.
A couple helmets and he's gone.
Yeah. So he's gone. He's
So
out.
yep, he's out.
So I can move him down 1.
You can move him
He
2.
can actually move him 2.
How?
Because there's 2 people there, so you move it 2
So
places.
1, 2.
Right.
Out.
Or 1, 2, not out. You'd have to actually have a third to get him out.
So 1, 2. So I can go here.
Correct.
And just sit there
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
till the next time.
Correct.
So
Okay.
now
Right.
I'm
Kathy
gonna put
draws.
these just off to the side so
Okay.
that we can see them
Let's
above.
see.
Don't look at me.
Look
I'm
the
assuming they
tile.
just leave them at the green
Oh,
outside
what
the game.
tile do you want?
And then
Well,
you
I
at
was
the end of the game.
I was thinking on the black and
What
they
is
might
this
Guy, you have to
Oh,
push
especially
there.
okay.
hers. They'll pop
This
there.
goes here.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
goes right there.
Okay.
No, you
So you have no
can move them.
choices.
And now I
Oh,
can
you get
move
you move 2
You
people?
get to move 2 people.
2 people. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Out.
I mean, that one could get all the way out.
I'm into.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. That's 1 person.
No,
Oh, that
that
would
was
be a
two,
good guy.
right? That-
No.
No, that's
moved
that's
2
one
people.
person, but you got to move him 2 spaces because there was 2 people in the space with him.
So that
Now,
one
if you
would
want to
be
move
4.
him, he can only move
This
1.
one can
Okay.
move 4. He
So-
can get
No, he moves twice. It's grid line
Okay.
grid, not
Okay.
not
So
building.
you got 2 people out.
Yeah.
So
You're
I
doing
so
great.
people are survived.
Put yours up on the green
Okay,
just so
yes.
they pop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
the helmet. Okay, I'm going to be nice for the first alignment there.
He was being nice.
That
I
was
could have
really
taken,
nice.
so this can move 4.
You're just hanging
This
out
one can
there.
move 2.
Hanging out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, no. I don't want to move him yet. I want to move him out the door.
Mhm.
Okay.
You got a pillar. Damn, there's nobody nearby. Okay, so we're gonna go. Well, the only direction that doesn't point to me, so we're gonna go right there. So.
That was coming.
Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I think. Oh gosh. Because he's the most in danger. He's also in danger. So's he.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought, I'm kind of talking out loud for the sake of
Oh,
video.
there's that. I have that.
Yeah, there. Oh, that's true. Oh man, wait a minute. Back that up.
What?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't even see that gate.
I always forget
I
about
could
that
add
gate.
2 of them out.
So sorry.
Boy.
I should have pointed that out
I
sooner.
forgot that gate was there.
I didn't
I was
do
like,
either, 'cause I
just
was-
boom, boom. Oh yeah, you could have got out too. Well, you did get to.
I
out.
mean,
I did, but would've been
Okay.
easier.
Because yeah, that's why I went that way. I didn't,
You ever think of that?
So the only problem is this gate. If I move him and I leave him there,
Blah.
guess
can
where
get-
the next one of those is going.
Blocking the gate.
Yeah.
And taking out anybody out of it.
So do I risk
Man, I
that?
could have got.
I would lay it right down on the people. I wouldn't even.
Yeah. You're just gonna be sitting
Yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think I'm actually going to go here. 1, 2. Okay.
Further away from the lava.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Always
that
try to
makes
save
sense.
one. Get one away from everything.
Ooh,
Pillar.
You can destroy.
Well, I'm
No.
safe.
Oh, eat you. That's right.
Yeah.
You don't want to do
It's
that.
like, I'm safe.
And that's why I went that direction instead of here,
Can
here, or
I-
here.
Go here.
Yeah.
You could. Yes.
And nobody could go there next, right? It would take a couple to
Right.
get to that one.
Oh, to this one? Yes,
Yeah.
it would take a couple. Because you can't lay diagonal. It's all orthogonically.
Or I can go there.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions.
I have to take out more people. I'm gonna go there. Destruction. Oh, I get to move.
Yes, you
Yes,
get
yes, you get to move.
Well, you can move one.
Yes, and that will be out. Thank you
Yes.
very much. And I think I'm gonna go with this guy.
I'm gonna go 2.
1, 2, and then
Okay.
have him hang out. He might make it. He might not. I don't know.
Depends
I'm
on
risking it.
How many
Bring the
mass
fire.
circles?
Risking it.
Fire!
Where does that go?
The coin is right there.
It's gonna
Oh.
take. Well, you could be nice and put it there, but or you
I
take out Chrissy,
could.
Chrissy, or
I was
Katie.
gonna say.
Or 2, 2.
You're gonna take
And Chrissy's got
out
2
me?
people out already.
I see that. So I'm gonna have to.
Bye bye. That was
And then
Sharon.
you move.
Okay.
Sharon in the volcano. It shouldn't even matter. She didn't even care she had kids. I mean, dang.
Poor thing. Okay, so I get to move.
Oh goodness.
So I can move.
I didn't realize Sharon was an Italian name.
I didn't
You know.
know either.
So I can move
Cecilia.
He can move 2.
Cecilia.
1, 2,
Oh, no.
Yep.
1, 2.
1, 2.
One.
You'd be in front of the gate.
Be right here at the gate.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then.
You can't move him again. You gotta move the second one.
Oh, I can't move the
it's-
same guy?
Yep,
Yeah,
you gotta move a
okay.
different guy. The only time you're allowed to move the same guy is if that's the only one you have left on the board.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright.
A mask.
Oh.
That was
Ooh.
nice the last round.
Oh man.
Right?
So I know who I'm going after.
Right?
You might be safe for a while. Let's see what you do next.
Alright.
Okay. Got a vase.
The vase.
I know what she's not doing.
Right?
One, she's not
I don't
blocking
think
that,
she's
and
not
2,
gonna
she's not going to hurt herself.
No, I'm not.
But she can take me and Greg out.
Yes, I'm gonna have to do that.
I'm never going to make it.
I know, right? Okay, now I gotta move. Oh, that's so risky.
So if you're out of men on the board, do you continue to draw?
You can still draw
You
tiles,
draw.
yeah.
Yep, on your turn you continue to
You
draw
can still kill
tiles.
people.
Oh yes.
Even though you.
And at that point, you're just ruthless. So.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Yeah, this was a very weird place to visit.
It was. It was very interesting.
Although our
But
tour guide
very
seemed
strange.
to know which buildings were the prostitute houses.
Interesting.
He was very versed in that.
So why wouldn't you move him 1, 2, like kind of in a semi-safe area?
And I'm debating.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get your strategy too.
I
to
know,
see.
because I really want to get out here,
Yeah,
and then, and I probably should have done that last round because
nobody pulled it.
yeah,
But you.
well, no, yeah, except for me.
Yeah.
So go figure. But who to know, right?
Right.
So, oh, no, wait a minute. I just moved him, didn't I?
No.
No,
that's
He's
No, I moved
available.
him. I'm gonna take him then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he was
So everybody
sorta
has
safe.
2
Yeah.
out.
Everybody has two.
Depends on how many
Interesting.
people are in it.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, please have a good one. I can kill people.
I can kill people.
Well, you can't kill you.
Or
unless
you
what'd
want
you
to
pull?
have anybody.
What'd you
Pillar.
pull? Oh, a pillar.
Yeah.
I can't do
Yep.
anything.
Unless you want to take out yourself.
No,
you can't
no,
do
no.
much.
I gotta survive a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go here.
All right.
Okay.
I almost moved that one last round.
I'm gonna
Don't
move
you get
2
to-
people.
yes.
Get
Mhm.
2 people.
So I can move 3 spaces.
Correct.
1, 2, out.
Correct.
Yep.
1, 2 out.
And out.
Okay, good.
Nice. 4 little
Okay.
friends.
This is cool.
Oh, you pulled a double-sided, so you can actually choose.
You can choose which side you want.
I
Yes.
didn't know.
Yes, that's
Oh.
those.
Well, I
There's
can't kill
3 of
myself
those tiles
I
there.
can't
Yes,
kill
thank you. Why do you
myself
think I
there.
left myself there?
With the
So.
friend.
Uh huh.
Stinkies. I
Interesting.
can see a lot of strategy of going into a room with someone.
Uh huh.
Okay, well.
I forgot about the double side.
Yeah, the double-sided ones
Whoa.
are in there.
Decisions,
And I actually,
Decisions.
Yes.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Decisions.
right?
Okay, well. I think I'm gonna just roll it down. Okay. Well,
Okay.
clearly I'm gonna have to get myself out of
Take
this.
that one out. Yep.
Okay,
Right.
and and I'm not gonna save myself again.
There you go.
Better safe than sorry.
Right.
These poor little relatives, they just need
I
to
got a column.
be protected.
Oh, jeez.
What is this?
Yeah, he just pulled a column. Guess where
Oh, bye-bye.
you? Okay. All right.
Okay, so my turn.
That's pretty safe. Far away. I need to think of that next time. Okay.
All right. I am too far away.
I like this game.
from-
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
It's a lot of
interesting
little
one.
interactions.
Mm-hmm.
He's not on yet.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
even get
wow.
a choice. Well,
Nope.
deal. Okay. So we're gonna go 1 and 2. Get him out. I think we're gonna do. No matter where I go with him, he's still in danger. So I think I'm
Trying to
actually
get those
gonna
out.
do this because I think he'll be safe enough unless it's Kathy who pulls that stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Kathy's like, look at this.
Why did you put it out there in the universe now?
She's gonna
Now that is her
be. She's
golden
gonna be wishing
light.
for a column.
Yep.
Okay, so I have this.
So it's
you
right
got
there.
another. Oh.
So I could just block the exit.
You could.
Yes, you could.
Doesn't
Column's
Yeah, you
coming up next.
I know.
Move.
Oh shoot! Here we go. I'm just gonna get out of the path of wrath here.
No matter what, it's starting to not look very good.
No, it's
no matter
really not.
what.
So I'm gonna go here.
Oh, you can only move one though, so you have to go here.
Oh.
You can't go
Okay.
diagonal.
So I could go here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really like that idea.
Probably be safer up here.
Yeah. Okay, he's going 1. And then he's going 1, 2.
Well, I figured she'd move.
Move
That was
the
the
third one.
I was going to, but I didn't see him again. I forgot about him.
Alright.
I mean,
She's
could I
like,
go reverse?
Column. Nope. She
Ah.
got the
Good,
mask.
thank gosh.
Right?
Well, she ain't gonna take herself out.
Nope.
There's
sound effects.
No heart there.
That's like now there's sound effects. Now that you play
I'm
the game,
safe
now,
for a
now you
minute.
have to see the movie.
So which movie?
There's a movie
Pompeii.
called
Oh,
Pompeii.
okay.
Yeah.
I think Mike talked about
It's actually a pretty new movie. It's only
Okay,
been out for
so-
4 or 5 years.
1,
Something
2,
like that. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
and
All right. What'd you pull?
Column.
Oh, he got a double-sided. Oh no,
Oh.
coin or a column. Well, he's not gonna take himself out, but
Right.
jeez.
so it's either going to be
You?
a
Me
safe
or me?
place or
It might be me, but I don't know. I'm in that big
No,
space.
it's the-
coin.
oh, the
Oh yeah,
column?
'cause
A
he's got the
column or a
column
coin. But I can't. I'm not gonna go there.
Heck no.
You're not going to go there.
No.
Or there.
Or
Or
there.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
there.
I
Either.
could go here and just cut that off.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what the heck?
So we're gonna go.
Darn you.
1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
and 1 out.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. It's getting
Let's see.
Getting tight in
Where
here.
getting
am I
hot in
gonna
here.
pull
I know. The lava's
Another
flowing.
column.
I'm
Oh, nope.
safe on 1.
Safe.
Yeah.
I'm safe on 1. He ain't safe.
Uh-huh.
He ain't safe.
Mhm.
What's happening? And then you're the guys are just gonna be running.
They're coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I gotta move. Okay, so we're gonna definitely move this guy. So we're gonna go 2 and
safer.
Away from the fire.
Yeah. Pretty safe.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy.
Did you get the other double sided?
No.
Nope. Okay. All right.
No, was there how many double-sided are there?
3. There's 3 of them. Oh, man.
I need the
knew I
fun
should
of this.
Yeah.
I needed the fun of it.
Yeah, that was
Well, that
great.
one is completely cut off.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So now somebody can get another straw.
Okay, so I get to move.
Well,
You get to
yep,
move.
that would be cut off.
Okay.
And then you gotta run for your life.
I'm
One gone.
only got 3 left on the board.
Yes, yes you do.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not winning this guy.
Yeah, neither am
I'm gonna
You got all of yours very poised though to get out.
go. Okay.
I've only got 3 out though.
Thank you.
That's all I got out.
The most I can see,
Oh,
I
you've
might
only
get
got
6
4 left
out.
on
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
board.
gonna
Yeah.
go down.
Okay.
I think I'm giving up on one. I'm just gonna
You can
expect
hit
him to die
Chrissy
soon.
and Kathy.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Coin. Okay. I'm glad I moved that guy.
And
Nice. You're looking like you're winning right now.
it
I'm
looks
not liking it.
it's just looking like it, but anything can
We need
happen.
to attack her now.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Woo.
There you go.
Ooh,
Get
he
out of
just
there.
cut you off. This is your last out.
That's
Exit
my out. Dang. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I gotta do this first, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Scroll.
You or you. Or block me. Ugh.
Or
That blocks you
it's
too.
block
But that would block me as well.
Or could you just put it there and just...
I could put it there and just
Or
be,
there.
Yeah,
Yes.
or there, yeah. I'm gonna put it here only because I don't want to block myself by blocking that. Okay, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, and he's probably got the best chance, so I'm gonna move him.
You have a better chance of
Best chance of
surviving.
surviving.
Yeah.
And we're running out of tiles.
Yep. Probably got another 2 rounds in there. Oh yeah, there's still actually quite a few in there.
The mask.
I know what I'm doing.
I
I'm
don't
just
even know
looking
why
for a
you're
second.
paused.
Yep. Move your guy.
Alright.
Okay,
There you
so...
go.
Wow. I really just don't... I'm going to move him because I think he just has a better chance than anybody else at this
Right.
point. Oh, I have one
And
more.
yeah, one more.
One more move.
I'm going to risk it. He might get out next.
You might. You never know.
You're not going to want to block you.
Right, I can't block you. If I
But
block that, I
Kathy
block
would.
myself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, he's over there.
No.
You're kind of...
No.
Put it over in the corner. Yep, there you go.
Okay,
And now you
then.
You don't have a lot of options.
No, I don't.
You just him one and him one. Okay.
Quick hint. Move him first. Now one of these.
Oh,
guys can
1,
move
2.
two.
Forgot that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I forgot that. I remember you saying that.
Oh, well then.
Exactly.
Thank
So,
you. That's right.
Okay. I'm still safe for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
Not long.
Right?
Feel a little fire behind you.
Yeah. Oh boy. I got my little lonely guys out there. They don't have no friends.
I know. Mine neither.
Scary.
Coin.
She goes bye-bye. I mean, you want to put me in the
I do.
Yeah.
I
You
really
have to.
Two.
Yes.
1, 1.
Alright.
Now the one little guy's got to try and
I
get out.
know.
One little scroll and that's
I
the
just
end
got to
of you.
survive 2 more rounds.
Really,
Never
nobody.
Take anybody there.
I can't take anybody out.
Nope.
Awful.
You can get closer.
Yeah. Okay. So he's mine. And
Yes. So you might as well try to get him out.
he goes bye-bye. So
Okay.
he might make it, he might not.
Alright.
He might be done.
Okay. So
Helmet.
again.
You're not.
God, man. It's like the worst one that I can. Anything that I can do.
You're all in that corner.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Well, there we go. And
He's yours.
yeah, I guess.
You've only got 2, so. There you go. What'd you pull? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, we each
We
got
each have one left.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna get? You got the better chance right now.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, you don't.
I
You're
don't.
dead.
I
You're
think
dead.
everybody's gonna be killed.
One, and because he's my last one, I get to move twice.
Now pull a scroll.
Now pulse, yeah.
Yeah, scroll it right off that one.
Exactly.
Yes, that is the plan.
No.
Oh, and I'm not
Killer.
killing myself. It's going right there.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna move
You
him
move
over.
twice, and you get to move the second time because he's your last guy. There you go.
Oh wait.
Nope.
So if I'm here,
Yep.
I can go
I was
here.
gonna say,
here,
she
here.
didn't notice that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good catch.
I'm gonna remember that.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, okay.
And nobody can kill me,
I'm
so
gonna-
he's
Oh!
Alright, there you go.
I'm definitely getting mine out next time. That makes me happy.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What
It's
the
too
hell am
close
I
to
doing
you. That's a
that?
bad idea.
We're gonna get ours out.
Yeah. That doesn't really even matter.
No.
Mine.
Yours.
She
And
got
then-
it out.
Yeah, there's nothing you can pull that would.
That
Keep
would kill
him
him.
going.
So I got
Okay.
7.
I got 5.
She's
I have
got
8.
7.
7. Okay.
Chris
So
knows that
if
one.
there were a tie, that's when you pull the
was the
volcano,
bad
and who
person?
has the least number in there.
I have 6. But I win
But
because
you
I
won
have.
because you
Eight.
got 8 out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I saved
Okay.
8 Sharons.
You save your kids, even if you
Yeah.
didn't save her.
That's right. She
There you
died.
go. And that's how you played the Downfall of Pompeii. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you like what you saw, please feel free to like and subscribe.